In the card hobby, most products rely on volume. Dozens of packs, hundreds of cards, a slow build towards something that might eventually matter. You get time to settle in, time to warm up, and time to convince yourself there's a big hit coming.
Leaf Lumber takes a different approach. 4 cards, every card claims to be a hit. At least one autograph guaranteed. There's no filler, no warm-up, it's just a drop. And no place to hide if one of those 4 doesn't deliver.
If a card misses, you feel it immediately. Leaf Lumber Baseball is built on confidence. Big names, big pieces, maximum impact. Or very efficient regret. Tonight, we find out which one shows up. Let's rip! And welcome back to Cards Conspiracy. I'm Huff, longtime hobby realist and firm believer that fewer cards just means faster tiers.
And I'm Buff, professional optimist, mem enthusiast, and still actively exploring NIL opportunities in the trading card ripping space. Leaf, this episode is for you. Check out these nimble fingers and ripping fundamentals. Hit my DMs and let's get a deal done.
Tonight, we're opening 2025 Leaf Lumber Baseball, one of the most concentrated products in the hobby. 4 cards per box, all mem or autos, and at least one signature guaranteed.
When there are only 4 cards, every reveal matters and every miss is very noticeable. Leaf Lumber removes everything except the hits. No base cards, no inserts pretending to matter. Single autos, duels, and a massive booklets with up to 28 pieces of memorabilia. This is a product designed for impact and confidence. Leaf, if you're watching, I can handle hit-dense environments extremely well.
They are definitely not watching, but let's get this going. Why don't you start us off tonight, Buff?
Okay, let's see here. Do you know how this product is set up by any chance?
You know, my understanding, I think you might want to cover your top card because I think the hit might even be right on top. So Leaf is a little tricky sometimes. Let's see if we got a blank here for you.
Okay, I got one right next to me.
We're coming in hot.
I got one.
Well, welcome everybody at home. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight on Cards Conspiracy. Listen, opening up this new Leaf product. It's 2025 Leaf Lumber Baseball. Really cool product here. The hits are hitting, so very cool patches, some autos, big legends, names all around. And as we said in the intro, the challenge on this product is you're going quick. So it's going to be a quick rip tonight, 4 cards each.
Is there a pack?
You get right into the, no, it's a box, little box.
Okay.
Getting right into the hits, right off the jump here.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. I'm messing this up.
They're all thick, I'll tell you that. I can see from the side here, Buff.
are.
Looking good.
Let's see here. This is just gonna be fun. Here. How am I gonna do this?
Kind of flip it over.
Yeah, flip it.
Yeah. There you go. Yep, just like that. You might see the back card. That's all
Yeah,
right.
it's fine. The back card's probably not anything. And then should I flip it in my hand?
Sure, whatever you want. It's your reveal.
There we go.
Look at that. This is your Leaf Audition. Don't forget, Buff.
Okay,
I think you did perfect.
You think it's the top card?
I don't know. I think you did perfect, though.
Okay. Let's go from the back then. Okay. Jay Booner. 3 out of 25. Pretty cool. I've never heard of him before.
Every card is going to be cool. In
But
there.
cool. It's a bat. I don't even know what to say. This is a really cool card.
Pieces of bat is what you have in there?
Yeah, it's 2 pieces of bat.
That's awesome. Again, we like licensed, we like unlicensed. We open just about everything here.
1 out of 3. Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Dan Drazen, Ken Griffey, Sir, George Foster, Dave Concepcion, Tony Perez, and Joe Morgan.
That is crazy. What an incredible hit that is. Way to go, Buff. Very cool.
Wow.
Big names. Big names. And it was 1 out of 3?
It was 1 out of 3.
All right.
Okay, let's see here. Next one. Tino Martinez, 4 out of 5. Pretty cool. And last card of my box. This was like a really long rip. See here. Jeff Kent, 5 out of 5.
All right.
Bookend.
Is that piece of bat also? Or, I guess they're all pieces of bat.
Also a piece of bat.
Yeah, so lumber, all pieces of wood.
They've all been a piece of bat.
Very cool.
Which makes sense. It's called lumber, so.
It sure does. Yeah, absolutely. No, very cool product. We're excited to have it. And that's Buff's Box. So before we turn over to me, tonight's episode of Cards Conspiracy is brought to you by our friends at Relic Grade, the first evaluation service dedicated exclusively to the memorabilia, not the cardboard around it.
In a hobby where every relic is labeled authentic, Relic Grade asks the uncomfortable follow-up question, authentic to what? Some memorabilia is game-worn, some is event-worn, some is player-worn.
And some is authentic memorabilia not associated with any specific game, event, season, moment, person, organization, textile species, or confirmed instance of greatness, which is hobby code for this jersey existed near a player.
At Relic Grade, proximity isn't enough. We grade relics across 2 domains. How hard it goes, how close it got to greatness. We don't care about the autograph, we don't care about the checklist. We care about what the fabric actually has been through.
Piece of the jersey number from a championship game, that's a gem mint. Blood, sweat, and tears in the patch, black label. So toss away those napkins that briefly shared oxygen with the player and reach for the only Relic certified product.
Because some patches tell the story and some patches just attended. Relic Grade, judge the relic, not the hype.
All right, over to me, Buff. So this is box number 2 of Leaf Lumber 2020-25. Again, very cool. You had the 8? Was it 8 piece?
It was 8 pieces.
8 piece. Wow, incredible names on that too. That's a pretty cool hit. So let's talk about news, Buff. The news in the hobby this week. There is a video going around that kind of went viral. Can I borrow your blanks there, if I may? Video that went viral this week of a exchange that happened at a card show. And the exchange featured a gentleman that was trying to trade his cards and a dealer. And here's how the exchange went. Basically, the dealer felt that he wasn't interested in looking at comps and it wasn't even interested in selling at comps. His argument was that, comps only show things that are basically eBay or online. It doesn't show the actual sale of cards that happen in shows. So cards do obviously transact in shows. And then there's also this commitment to this 80% that we see all the time, 85% and breakers and similar. So he basically said, I don't sell at comp. And especially when you're dealing with big names like Shohei Ohtani, Michael Jordan, the comp really doesn't matter. So let's talk about comps for a minute, Buff. What are your thoughts on comps and what's the role of comps when it comes to card shows and card transactions similar? I want to get your take on this.
I think comps, they sometimes do play a role, but you do have to think that card originally sold for pretty much whatever that first person wanted to sell it for. So his logic, I think, was like, well, that guy shouldn't just be the only one to sell it what he wanted to sell it for. I think I should sell it for that too.
Yeah, and in free market, I get what you're saying, right? In a free market, somebody had to be willing to sell the card and let go for a certain price. Somebody else had to be willing to buy it for that price. That's sort of how the market goes. But you're not forced to sell your card. Let's go to the first one here. We have a Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn, 6 out of 20.
Let's see here.
Card number 2, Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez, and this is a 21 out of 40, or excuse me, 27 out of 40 on the Keith Hernandez. Okay, I think we're getting something big here because these are not crazy hits. Let's see what we have in card number 3. All right, we got a 6-pack here.
Look in the back.
We have Bobby Bonilla. Yeah, it's easier to read on the back, so it's a little hard to read on the front. There we go. Good call, Buff. We have Bobby Bonilla, Manny Ramirez, Charles Johnson, Matt Williams, Gary Sheffield, and David Justice. Very cool. So we got a 6-banger on this one. Cool card. This is number 11 out of 12. So 6 pieces there on that lumber. And I might have revealed the last one accidentally, so apologies if I did. We have a Dusty Baker, 7 out of 15. So our auto is Dusty Baker, 7 out of 15 on the Grain Assault. The whole card is a wood texture.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Is that
numbered out of anything?
It is numbered 7 out of 15, I think we said. 7 out of 15 on this one. So there you have it. So this is Leaf Lumber in a nutshell. 2 boxes, again, quick rip, 4 cards each. After 2 boxes of Leaf Lumber, the product does exactly what it promises. No filler, no distractions, just 4 very direct conversations per box. When it hits, it feels premium. And when it doesn't, there is nowhere to hide. This is a confidence product all the way.
And a pressure product, not for everyone, but definitely memorable. And Leaf, I'm still available for that NIL deal. Thanks for watching Cards Conspiracy. More boxes, more theories, and fewer explanations coming soon.
And remember, around here, big hits are rare.
But disappointment is free.
See you next time.